I just got the message this is a love reading, and I picked up my deck to shuffle, and look is what is on the bottom, the Lovers. So let's take a look and see what the universe wants you to know about love and romance and relationships right now. This looks like a big romance reading, a big love reading, because look at the first cards out. This is kind of your current situation, and it's all about stability and abundance. This is the card of joyful celebration, kind of a soulmate union card. And here you are showing up straight away as the Empress, abundant, fertile, attractive, magnetizing in the beautiful energy. You're radiating beautiful energy, and that's why you are now attracting in this happily ever after kind of stable, settled connection for the rest of your life kind of vibe. This is a money card, but it is also, look, happy families stretching right into old age, dogs, grandchildren, the full works, the rocking chair. So, you know, this is how your life, this is what is on offer for you, is what I'm getting. This is, you know, in your aura, ready for you to download, if you choose to do so. And it looks like there's a bit of a caution here, so we will get into that. There has been hurt in the past, but there is love coming towards you that is going to bring you justice for that. I heard justice for this past pain. So there is the situation that's going to come up. Now, the reason this is interesting, and I think the reason why you're kind of getting the ending in the beginning, this is showing you where you're at. If you work to the higher side of your fate, choose the high road, not the low road, because, you know, you're swimming in this soup of beautiful manifested energy, but by your own choices or by your own subconscious programming, you can turn your back on this without realizing, with some self-defensive mechanisms, or you might just feel the fear and flee because it seems too good to be true. So we have these choices. Every day is a pick a path in your life, in all of our lives. Every day we're making choices that define our futures. This is the future that awaits you for you to grab hold of if you want it. So it seems to be to do with someone who's hurt you in the past, or you might be still carrying the wounds of being hurt in the past, and that's kind of making you hold back. So there seems to be a problem, but this card here, the bridge, is of bridging this gap, successfully overcoming a problem. And that is a beautiful card to see next to this disappointment card. Now, this is interesting. This is where it might get a bit sticky for you, because the cup card here says you should accept valid criticism. Now, I don't like criticism, valid or otherwise. I'm human in that regard. And I think it's human nature just to kind of knee-jerk reaction, defend your position and justify why all of these reasons were for how you behaved or choices you made. And your ego is very good at validating, you know, the ego is the smartest lawyer you will ever have on your team. All these arguments about why I was right and you were wrong and blah, 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 blah. And it's really letting go of that lawyer that is going to serve you in this instance. It's not, okay, so I'm going to skip ahead because you had to lean towards justice in reverse. And I was like, why would you lean towards that? And this is because there is justice coming for you for this past hurt. But it's not justice that you ought to keep harping on about, keeping score. This is saying you need to kind of, if there is a bridge being made to you by someone else, and an apology, and then, you know, they might have done you some grievous wrong, you kind of need to, if it's not valid criticism, then you need to accept that pain and own it and go and accept the bridge. You cross the bridge or don't cross the bridge. If you cross the bridge of apology to the other side, you can't keep running back and going, but remember then and remember this and remember that, and I'm having a flashback to that time. And it's really like you have to leave that past behind, cross the bridge if you want to get to this place of prosperity, harmony, long-term security. This abundant wife of wives is the Empress. She's the Queen of Queens, and the soulmate union. I mean, it's all there for you, but it's a matter of letting go of the need for justice, pursuing it yourself. You're letting your ego run amok. So you want to let go of delusions. This is the Star card, which is another very positive card, but this is in the energy to leave behind. So leave behind your wishful thinking, leave behind your delusions, leave behind the idea that the perfect relationship exists, because it doesn't. Everyone is going to trigger the hell out of you, and everyone's going to cross the boundary, and you've got to, sort of teach people where your boundaries are. And then if they want to be in a genuine, healthy relationship with you, they will understand your boundaries, they will learn your boundaries, they will respect your boundaries, and they will endeavor to not upset you by crossing your boundaries deliberately or inadvertently. And you have to train everyone. I just saw that the other day, and it really did ring true for me. So let go of this delusion that something will magically fall into place. The relationship might be work, it might fill you with fear. And it is a matter of just putting that ego aside, lean away from especially fighting for justice, because that's just going to push someone away. If someone's crossing the bridge of apology, you've got to meet them in the middle, and then you cross the bridge together. You build your new life together, because you are showing up in the future as the Queen of Cups. So this is one part of the Empress, but it's the emotional side. This is something really beautifully emotional fulfillment that is waiting for you, along with peace. Now, what a beautiful energy to look towards, as well as all the stability and the soulmate energy here. I mean, I think the most any of us can ask for is peace and emotional fulfillment in a relationship. Because if you've got that, if you've got health woes, if you've got money woes, if you're arguing about your different priorities, that can all be overcome, or you can get through it together if you have this beautiful love and peace. And that is there for you if you can let go of this yap lawyer ego in your brain that keeps wanting to punish the other person for their past wrongs. So this is over to you, is what I'm picking up. This is your kind of message. Are you ready? Are you willing, and are you able to do this? If you don't want to, you don't have to, but the opportunity is there, and it might be just having to swallow a cup of cold sick, as they say in New Zealand. Just swallow the dead rat and realize that not everything is, hearts, flowers, and bunny rabbits all the time. And, if you look back on your pain, I think you will realize it did leave you a gift. It left you the gift of self-knowledge, self-realization. Let's get a couple of cards to finish up. Transformation. Yeah, this is really rising from the ashes of pain and turning it into love. So that is beautiful. It's the phoenix that just rises again, more brilliant than ever. And it's the pain that gives you depth. Even though we don't want pain, it does give you depth. And it means that when you come together and genuinely acknowledge each other's pain, you can have a really vulnerable, honest, committed relationship that is a lot richer. And look, this is all part of your shamanic journey. So you have been learning a lot from this whole experience. And there's this bridge for you to cross to the next part of this experience. But this is the part where you get the rewards without the pain. There might be challenges, but it is a journey of love, not of pain, on the other side of this bridge. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Meanwhile, this is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.